What it do? What it do? Hi guys. I am your host, Cutie from Cali slash Ronnie. I don't know who I am. As you guys can see, I am dressed today. Usually I'm in my pajamas or I'm in a robe. But because I have a special guests tonight, I said, you know what, let me put some clothes on because I gotta be cute too. Yeah, let me start this off with my favorite quote. My favorite quote is it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Okay. Favorite quote. Mhm. Yeah. That's my favorite quote. All right. So let's give a shout out tonight. We have Facebook in the building. We have Twitch in the building. We have Kick in the building and we also have Beagle in the building. Hey Beagle Land, what's up y'all? So as you know Monday nights, I'm going to recap everything that I do. Monday nights I do interviews with my everyday people that I love so much. Tuesday nights I do what are we doing? Oh, prank calls. Tuesday nights we do prank calls, which is a very fun night. And Wednesdays is a night that I have this is my special night. This is a night that I bring people on. Last week we had Flacco. Shout out to Flacco. And this week we have a very special guest who I'll bring up in just a second. And then on Thursdays we do the dating show, and Fridays I'm off work. So on Fridays, do not look for me. I'm off on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am very proud to introduce someone that I have a lot of respect for. Beautiful woman, beautiful lady. Give it up for Natty Snow. Come on, Natty. Get on up here. Ooh, go
What's
Natty.
up, cutie? Thank you for having me. Hey, everyone.
Yes, yes. Ooh, we got the beautiful Natty Snow in the building. How are you tonight?
I'm good. Yeah, my bad, cutie. I kept looking for like your live because I've seen you interview people on like your Bigo live. So
Mhm.
I was like waiting for your live to turn on.
Yeah. Well, Natty, unfortunately, I have upgraded my life. Well, fortunately slash unfortunately, I've upgraded my life. So now I'm doing
That's
this is like
good.
my own little show, but we're actually
I
on
love that.
several. Yeah, we're on several platforms. Once again, we have Kick in the building. Hey Kick, hey Twitch, hey Facebook, and hey Beagle. Shout out to Beagle. We see y'all. Say hi to Beagle, Natty.
What up, Bigo?
All right, Natty. It is safe to say that obviously you're a very beautiful woman. So we're going to get into some questions. First of all, let everybody know your name and where you're from, please.
I'm Naty Snow. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I grew up here, born and bred.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a LA girl
LA
through and
girl.
through.
Ooh, we love LA girls. I know that's right. Cali. I'm in Oakland.
Callie.
I'm an Oakland girl. You're a LA girl. So we kind of running neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Definitely.
Well, Natty, sometimes I like to get in people's personal business, but I won't get too personal because I respect you. So we won't go too far tonight. First of all, the first question I'm going to ask you is, Natty, what's more important to you, love or money?
Love.
Love. So love would come first. So
Definitely.
if there were two men, one was rich but cocky, and the other was faithful but he didn't have much money. Which one would you marry?
Faithful but didn't have much money.
Really? Tell me why you chose that one because I didn't think you would choose that one.
Because like I'm a boss, I can make my own money, to be honest with you. Like I don't if I'm not in love with someone and it's just for his money and his whatever, like I'm not gonna be into it like that. I have to love the person to like want to be with them, and like
Mhm,
also like I've been with guys who are really famous, like who have a lot of money, who are
mhm.
I've been with guys who are internationally famous rappers, like, and they cheat all the time. They're with tons of different women all the time. It's not
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like
can
I'd way
agree.
rather be with someone who like is loyal and faithful to me and loves me, and you can see that, like not
Mhm.
everything's about money at the end of the day.
Yes. Now, who do you think cheats more if you had to choose, a man or a woman? And tell me the reason why you chose either or.
I think men cheat more because of the way they are biologically.
Mhm.
I think for women, women just we don't really want to like give our bodies out to people for free,
Yeah.
and for no reason. And men kind of most men, not all. I'm not saying all men, so men don't get mad at me, but a lot of men, you will just like swing your dick around and give it to whoever wants it. And as women, we just cherish our bodies more than that. I've noticed,
Yes,
so
yes, I
we
can
don't.
agree. I can agree on that, Natty. I think and if we're honestly honestly speaking, I have to say this because this is how I personally feel. I feel like men cheat way more and women are better cheaters if we want to cheat. Obviously, women don't cheat,
Right.
right? Yeah, right. Okay. But I feel like men cheat more and we cheat better. We're smarter cheaters when it comes to us cheating. But let me ask you this, Natty. So whenever I have guests, I kind of ask two questions that I ask everybody. So I have to ask you this. Might be embarrassing, but just be honest. Do you pee in the shower?
Yeah.
At least she's honest, guys. See, this is the thing. I feel like people come on my show and I ask them that question. They make it seem like it's gross, but just imagine being in the shower, a nice warm shower, and you have to pee in the midst of this nice warm shower. Who's going to jump out to actually go pee? I don't know. People lie and say that, but you do pee in the shower.
I've had guys pee on me in the shower too. Like you know.
Okay. Are you into that kind of thing?
um Well, like I like masculine guys, so like I think it's kind of cute when like a guy like pisses on you, he's like you're mine type thing, like how a dog would.
Okay. All right. I like that. Okay. So fellas, if you want to pee on someone, this is the lady for you. All right, Natty. Now do me a favor and put two fingers up like this, please. Uh-huh. Two fingers. Now just go ahead and just rub yourself and let us know what you smell like tonight. The men want to know.
Like my armpit,
You don't have to do armpit. It can be like your perfume. Like, what do you smell like tonight?
like rainbows and Skittles.
That's a good answer. I like that answer. Now, Natty, you are a streamer, correct? You stream on Beagle. I know that
Hmm.
for a fact. Now, do you stream other places? I mean, whatever you want to share with us, we'll take it.
Yeah, I'm a live streamer, I'm a OF model,
Okay.
I'm a cam girl. So yeah, I stream a bunch of different places.
Okay, that's great. What
Yeah.
separates you from other streamers that makes you just stand out and different, in your opinion?
Because I'm super honest and I just say it like it is. And I don't worry about what people think of me. Like, Cutie, you know how I am. I just, like how you said, I just kind of say the truth about like the pee thing too. Like, I do that and people are always really shocked about the stuff I say.
Yeah.
And like, I think people just like that, how I'm very authentically me.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing? I don't know if me personally, I don't call people fans. I just don't like to use that word. I like to call people my supporters. But
Hmm.
I don't know if you say fans, but I'll just say supporters just because that's the word I like. What's the craziest thing that a supporter has ever done to you or for you?
Um, I've had supporters buy me cars. I've had supporters buy me BBLs. Like,
Oh, uh, what?
yeah.
Wait a damn minute here. Wait a now, Nanny. I need to step my game up. They done brought you a car.
Yeah,
All I got was dinner or lunch.
I've
What am
had
I
like
doing?
three supporters buy me a car.
Uh, Now Natty, we gotta talk after this. Cause why do I only get lunch and you get cars? I know you lying.
I swear I'm not lying, Cutie. I swear.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna work on that. How do you handle being in the spotlight? Because obviously this is a spotlight, being live.
Um, I'm naturally good at it. Like even when I was little, well, okay, so my mom put me and my sisters in like acting and modeling like from the
Mhm.
time I can remember. So like I went to modeling school and acting school. I did acting and modeling camp every year growing up. I did musical theater growing up. I don't know if I've told you that, Cutie. Like I was on Kids on Broadway.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was in The Wizard of Oz, Kids on Broadway, musical theater.
Okay.
I yeah, so like I kind of grew up doing and being on stage in front of a lot of people.
Okay.
Um and then like, obviously like when I turned like 17, I started dancing as an exotic dancer and stuff like that. So like I'm just used to like being comfortable with myself and like in front of people.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I think that's great. All right. Now, I asked Flacco this same question. I'm going to ask you if there was a Beagle Mount Rushmore, who are four creators? You can add yourself on there. Who are four creators? I'm picking Beagle because I know I know you from there. Who are four creators you would put on that Mount Rushmore? That Beagle
Like
is
what do
like,
you mean Mount Rushmore?
Okay, so say for instance, if they said a singer Mount Rushmore, I'm gonna pick Beyonce, obviously, because she's top tier. I'm gonna pick like a Mariah Carey.
Oh,
So, like, who are like 4 top streamers that you can give props to on Beagle? Just give me 4 of them.
okay. Obviously myself.
Yes, for sure.
Obviously, Cutie for Cali,
Ooh,
Ronnie,
yes,
you
that's me.
obviously. Supa, definitely
Okay.
the real Supa bit.
Yes,
Supa,
super.
I love Supa. That's my baby.
Mhm. I like super.
And I gotta give it to 21 Bad Bitch. Like I love
21, okay.
21. That's my girl. Yeah,
Okay,
she's
alright.
a definitely 21. Like people can say what they want about her, but she does what she does. You know.
Yes, shout out to 21. That's right. She actually does. I will give her props. All right. So here's the thing. Let's get back. I'm going back and forth between Beagle questions and some sexy questions. What's the sexiest thing that someone ever said to you that made you like, oh yeah?
Hmm. Like on Bigo or
Oh, just your everyday life. Like a man said to you that like say if it was someone trying to talk to you, what is something a man can say to you that will turn you on like, okay, I like him.
um. I like guys that say stuff like this one guy, I won't say who, but he's like a famous rapper. Like my homegirl like introduced us. She showed him my picture, and when he first saw my picture, he was like, "Oh shit, like Naty's gorgeous. Tell her like I'll take care of her." Like I like
Oh.
that.
Oh, so you like a
So
man to take care of you. I know that's right. Hey, fellas,
right
y'all taking care or no? All right. So obviously, we're adults here, so I can ask questions that has to do with sex. When it's time to do those type of things in the bedroom, do you like the lights on or the lights off?
on bright.
You like them on bright. Can you tell me why?
I want to see everything.
I wanna see everything. See, I'm opposite. I'm opposite, and I'll tell you why. I like the lights off. I just think because I get more, like, sexier and things like that, because with the lights on, I feel maybe a little self-conscious, I don't know, but lights on for you, that's great. Alright, I asked you about love or money. So what are some things that a man has to have for Natty to date him? Name some things that a man would have to date Natty.
So it's funny, cutie, because like for what I like in women is so opposite in what I like in men.
Mhm,
Like what I like in women, I really like femininity and like really pretty girls like how you are, very
mhm.
feminine, very like sexy,
Uh-huh.
gorgeous, like just like how you are, cutie. And
Okay.
then like
Ooh,
for guys, I like guys that are like more masculine. I like guys that are like they live by a code. They don't really break
okay.
that code. Not because of what other people think, but because of what they think for themselves. So like, they just live by that code, and like I like guys that are just honest and like, protectors. Like being a masculine protector is very important to me. I mean, my dad's Russian, so I grew up like being taught like men should be a certain way, so it's kind
Yeah.
of ingrained in me because Russian men are very like men are
Mhm.
men type
Yes,
thing.
they are.
So yeah, just that, like a guy who lives by a certain code.
Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I like that. So you date both men and women.
I do, yeah.
Okay, so what do you lean towards more, men or women?
um it's so different, like for me at least, like the way I'm attracted to women is very different than the way I'm attracted to men.
Mhm.
um I'm probably sexually more attracted to men,
Okay.
but um it's hard to say because men and women are so different for me,
Yeah.
cutie.
Yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Okay.
Maybe 60% men, 40% women.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. Being that you are who you are, Natty Snow, that we all know and love, that I know and love, has anyone ever noticed you in public and said something to you?
Yeah, yeah, it happens to me a lot. Not really from Bigo, more from like Instagram and my OF.
Okay. All right. So what was like what was there ever an awkward moment where someone noticed you and you were maybe embarrassed or you weren't looking at your best? Did that ever happen to you? Because it's happened to
Yeah,
me.
it's happened to me at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, I was at the airport and I was just like, there's like Cutie from Cali. It was 2 people the same day. Cutie from Are you Cutie from Cali? I'm like, oh my God. Like, I don't even think that I'm famous at all because 'cause I'm just a regular everyday girl, but yes, people have come up to me and I was so not ready. She was like, "Can we take a picture?" I'm like, just can I just put a little lip gloss on, please?"
Oh, so it was women that recognized you?
Well, it was one girl and one guy. I mean, it's happened, a couple times, but I'm saying this particular time was at the airport and it was a young lady. Shout out to her, and also a guy. Same almost around the same time, they both knew who I was, and I wasn't looking cute that day, not to me at least.
I love that.
Yeah. Now, when you're in the bedroom, let's go back to the bedroom. When you're in the bedroom, do you like music to play when you're doing, doing the
Yeah, I
bedroom?
do.
You like music to play.
Yeah.
Give me a song that gets Natty in the mood.
um, you want me to be like completely honest, cutie?
Yes, I want you to be this is
Okay,
an
yeah. So
interview.
I like to like twerk and like dance on the dick. So like any like JT song or
Okay.
like any
Okay.
sexy red song, like I'll be like twerking and like shaking my ass on like his dick.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we got some extra information I didn't know we were gonna get tonight. All right, well, listen, Natty, I wanna ask you a couple more questions. I won't hold you too much longer. I do appreciate you being here tonight. Um, as streamers, obviously, once again, people, know who we are, and some people love us, some people don't. How do you deal with the haters? Because we do get hate being on these social media. Unfortunately, we do.
Oh, yeah, that's something I deal with a lot, cutie, to be honest with you. I ignore it. My whole thing is I ignore it. I don't give them any attention. I try
Yeah.
not to give them any attention because that's what they want. So I try to just completely ignore the haters because I don't really believe what like. They might say something mean to me, and I don't think they really think it anyway. I think they're just
Yeah.
jealous. So
Mhm.
I try to ignore it and focus on the people who love me and who support
Right.
me.
Yes, yes, same here. I agree with that. All right, Natty, the magic question I wanna know tonight, and don't worry, I'm not gonna ask you to moan, but I do wanna know during in the bedroom, do you make noises or do you just lay there? I'm sure the men wanna know.
um, what do you think, cutie? I'm
I
curious
mean
how well you know
I
me. What
mean,
do you think?
honestly, looking at you and hearing your voice, you sound so sexy. I feel like you definitely make noises in the bedroom. I
Yeah, I'm pretty loud.
You're pretty loud. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I always ask my men guests, which Callie Blue will be here shortly, and I'm going to ask him to bark like a dog. Can I hear you meow like a cat for my people, please?
Meow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Meow.
yeah. Oh yeah. That was sexy. All right, Natty, last question. I promise I will let you go. What advice would you give somebody who's sitting at home right now and want to maybe be a streamer or maybe do some of the things that you've accomplished in this lifetime? What advice would you give somebody that wants to do the same thing you're doing?
So honestly, like I think that most women are beautiful, all women are beautiful, and
Mhm.
if you want to be empowered and want to feel good about yourself, like at least for me, like doing OF, doing live streaming, that kind of stuff has helped so much with my self-esteem just from like being a woman and taking like my sexuality back as something I like own myself, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
just being able to love yourself in a certain way, doing these things really does help with that. So if you want to like be a bad bitch who loves herself, then definitely if it's something that you want to do, whatever I've done, and you look at that and you think, oh, I want to be like Natty, like go for it. Have fun with
Yes.
it. Don't
Yes,
be
yes,
too
yes.
concerned about bad things people think. Just
Yeah.
focus on like having fun.
Having fun, right. I agree. I love how you put that. All right, Natty, I'm going to let you give your socials out in just 1 second, but can you just blow a kiss to everybody? Blow a kiss. Ooh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Natty Snow. Natty, I appreciate you coming here tonight. Thank you so much. If you wanna say hi to the Beagle people, they're watching, but go ahead and give out your information where they can find you at.
Cutie, thank you so much for having me. This was so fun. You're such a good interviewer and I love you so much. Make sure you guys all are already following Cutie, obviously. She's the GOAT. And you guys can find me on my Bigo, which is Naty Snow, NatySnow. And my Instagram is Natty's TV. And you can check out my website, natysnow.com.
All right, Natty, before you go, you and I have this little thing that we do. Obviously, I'm black, you're white, and we have this little thing. Can you just give me one word to say that I can try to say like you, and then I give you one word? This is for fun.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Okay, say
Like
totally.
like, totally. Did I do good? All right. Okay, okay.
You
And I want
always do so
yeah,
good.
thank you. All right, your turn. I want you to
Okay.
say, "Shake that monkey, biatch."
Okay, let me try.
All right.
Shake that monkey, biatch.
Woo! Yes, daddy.
Did I nail
You
it?
nailed it. You always nail it. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, follow Naty Snow. She is beautiful. She is down to earth, and I love hanging out with her. And I've met her in person, and she's also cute in real life. Thank you. Bye,
Yeah, you're
Naty.
gorgeous in real life. Everyone should know this. Like, I always tell Cutie the first time I saw her, I was literally like this. Like, my jaw was to the. I'm like, I'm no better than a man. Like, my jaw was to the floor, and I was just like, oh my god. Like, she's
Yes.
like break your neck fine shit
Thank
in real
you.
life.
Thank
Yes.
you, Natty. I will see you soon. I will stop by your stream tonight. Love you,
Love
bitch.
ya. Love you, bitch. Bye, you guys.
Bye. And shout out to Natty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was my first interview. Let me just get a little breather. Matter of fact, let me just, I don't got no makeup department here. So I got to, my face look a little sweaty. I don't like that. Let me get a little bing, bing, bing. All right. Uh-oh. You can't hear? Okay. I don't know what to say here. Okay. Music, come up here real quick. He's saying he can't hear.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you hear him?
He can't hear us.
Leave
I'll
out and come back.
I'll put it in the thing. I'll be right back.
Okay, see you in a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching that interview. Now we have another interview, but of course, as usual, we have technical difficulties. I don't know what we're gonna do about this, y'all. We got to figure this out, but that's okay because God gonna bless us with a studio, a real studio one day. Next, I will be bringing somebody else up once we get everything together. But I hope you guys enjoy Naty Snow. What a beautiful person! She is really dope, and she's not lying. When she first saw me in person, she definitely gave me my props, and she actually wrote me and was like, "Hey, I saw you. You're so beautiful. Let's follow each other and everything like that." And we just developed like a great friendship. Like we talk on the back end all the time. She's in my family on Beagle, Talk of the Town. Shout out to Talk of the Town. What's up, Talk of the Town? Drop down and come back. Drop down and come back. Leave out and come back. Does he? Yes, you. I'm trying to tell Cali Blue to leave out and come back. He's saying he doesn't have sound, everybody, just so y'all don't know I'm crazy. I'm telling him to leave out and come back in. There we go. Okay. So he left out, he's coming back in. But anyway, guys, so yeah, we have Cali Blue coming up next. Once again, ladies, Cali Blue is a nice looking guy. I'm gonna try to get all up in his business, okay? Don't worry, ladies. I'm gonna ask him some sexy questions. Hopefully, can you hear now? All right, let him on up. Come on up, Cali Blue. Cali Blue in the building. Let him up. All right. Hey.
What's up, Cutie? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you tonight?
I'm better than some, worse than others.
I know that's right. Can you tell everybody your name and where you're from, please?
Sure, my name is Cali Blue. I'm from San Jose, California, which is near the Bay Area. And yeah, that's where I'm
Bay
at.
Area, Bay Area in the building. Shout out to my Bay Area people because y'all know that's where I'm from. Now, Cali Blue, as you can see, I have my own show here. Do you like my setup?
I absolutely love the setup. I've never seen this before. So
Mhm.
this is different and well deserved for you. So
Thank you so
congratulations.
much. Thank you so much. Tonight we have Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and also Beagle. So if you want to say hi to the Beagle people, they are watching. Say hello to the Beagle people.
Shout out to my Big O people out there. Shout out to the Machine family. You know what I'm saying? We in there representing. I
Yes,
appreciate y'all. Also,
yes,
shout out
yes.
to Cutie and Talk of the
Yes.
Town as
Talk
well.
of the town, my family. Thank you so much. All right, Cali Blue, it is an honor to have you here. Like I told everybody else on Monday nights, I do everyday interviews with everyday people. Again, who I love. Tuesdays, I do prank calls, and tonight I have tonight set up for special people that are influencers like yourself. I had Flacco last week, and I had Naty Snow, as you can see. So I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for being here. Let's just get right into it. I'm not going to get into your personal business, whether you're single or not, because that's none of my business. It is, but it's not. But I
Okay.
will ask you this: do you pee in the shower? Let's just get right to it.
I absolutely do pee in the shower. I
Look
absolutely
at
do.
music
Like I'm
laughter.
not I'm not getting out the hot shower to go to the
Right.
cold air and all that and all
Hello?
that shit. But for me, for a man, it's a little bit different. You know, we can aim and hit the drain, and you know what
Yes,
I mean.
yes,
Aim for the hole, so we don't. For y'all, it's a little more difficult. You know, I
yes.
empathize, but for us, it's a little bit easier for
Yeah.
the male species.
But Natty just said that she pees in the shower. Do you think it's something wrong with a woman peeing in the shower, or
Absolutely not, girl. Pee in that shower. I ain't tripping. Like
it's
shit.
going
I
right
ain't.
down. It's going
Man,
right
we
down the
ain't
drain.
tripping.
Yeah.
Shit. I ain't,
All
excuse my
right.
language, but yeah, we not tripping at all.
Now we do have to do the Cali smell check. So can you put your 2 fingers up like this for me, please? 2
Absolutely.
fingers. Yep, under your arms, and tell us if you're musty tonight.
Absolutely not. I just took a shower before I came. And yeah, as I was watching the show, I heard you ask what scent that you were smelling like. So
Yes.
this is the scent that I have, ladies and gentlemen. It's a
What
new
is
scent.
okay.
My daughter just gave it to me for Father's Day. It's
Happy
more
Father's belated.
like a Dubai, or it's called Pawo or something like that. But yeah,
Okay.
it's an
Okay.
amazing scent. So yeah,
Alright. Okay, so that's what you smell like tonight. Ladies, he smells
absolutely.
good. Alright, I love the fact that you let us know what you smell like. So here's another question that I ask all men. I have to ask you this, and Music loves this question. I think he thinks it's funny. Do you think men twerk when they're having sex?
Hell no. No, what?
See, when I asked Music this question, he was like, well, Imma have to rethink
But
that."
it's not twerking. I mean, it depends on the position and the speed of the interaction,
Right.
and it might. Uh, yeah, I guess it would resemble it, but I don't
Yeah.
consciously like back that thing up or drop it to the flow or anything like that during during that moment. No, I'm
Okay.
doing my thing.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna start with a few funny questions before we get into the things that I really want to talk to you about. Okay, what's the sexiest thing a woman like if a woman was trying to pursue you, Cali Blue? What's the sexiest thing she could say to you to make you be like, okay, you know what, I'm about to get into this.
Wow. I think this recently happened to me and I thought it was like cool, but a woman was like, hey, let me take you out to dinner. Let me take you out to eat. I was
Oh
like, what?
wow.
I was like, no, like that's my like, no, 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 no. Let me take
Yeah.
you out to eat. I'm like,
Okay.
okay, like, all right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's something different.
that
That's
was
something different.
definitely
Yeah,
different for
it's
me.
different. I feel like it's different because most women expect for men to pay for dinner or to ask, you know what I mean, ask us out. So I think
For
that was
sure.
pretty dope of her to do that. Did you go out with her? Did you guys hang out?
No, not yet.
Look at me all in the nosy, just
No.
nosy, just nosy. All right. Obviously you are a streamer. Like I asked Natty, I want to ask you this as well. What sets you apart from other streamers? What do you bring to the table that they don't?
Wow. I think there's a few things that set me apart from other streamers. One of those things is that, I feel like I'm well spoken. But I think the thing that sets me apart from anybody is the fact that, my background, my story, and my journey, which is, me doing 23 years in prison,
Mhm.
coming home about 6 years ago, going to junior college, graduating with two AAs, going on to a university, getting my bachelor's in
Okay.
sociology, doing a TED talk. I mean, I think those are some of the things that set me apart, and my discipline when it comes to working out. Working out is one of my
Yes.
main things of content. I've been doing it
Yes.
consistently on the app for approximately 5, almost
Yes.
6 years. And that's another thing that sets me apart, my discipline when it comes to my exercise regimen.
Yes, ladies, I've stopped by a couple of his streams, and I saw him in gray sweatpants. Ladies, just use your imagination. I'm not gonna go too far, but yeah, make sure ladies, yes, make sure you check him out if you wanna see things, like yeah, it's yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I'm getting a little off track here. Sorry about that, Callie Boo. Let's get back to the interview. Has anyone ever noticed you in person that's from you streaming?
Yeah, it's happened to me a lot. It's happened to me in different states, and it's humbling because with my background and everything that I've been through,
Yeah.
like for a long time, I felt invisible and stuff. So when people walk up and like say Cali Blue or are you Cali Blue or I think I know you or whatever, like it's always like amazing to me to
Yeah.
have different people say what's up to me. So I'm very happy when
Yes.
I feel a little, giddy when people notice me.
Yeah, it's cute, right?
Yeah.
What's the most rewarding part of being, an influencer? Like, what's something that you is it the girls, the ladies, the women, the love you get? Like, what is most rewarding to you about doing this?
Shit. I mean, I would think all of it, like all of it. The attention, the conversation.
Uh, Wait a minute. Did he see when things like this happen, I feel like is he lying to us, y'all? Because that's the only time people uh uh Callie Blue, where did you oh my god. I don't know what happened. This was getting good. It was just getting good. I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know what happened. Okay, Adam back up. Yep, go ahead, Adam back up.
Wow.
All right. I said I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
need to put my phone on do not disturb because I got a phone call that
Oh, and
came
it
in and
dropped
it
you
kicked me
down.
right out of here. So
Oh,
I
I'm learning something today. Now that's
yeah,
something
me
I'm
too.
learning.
Had I
Yeah.
known that, I would have had my phone on D&D before I even came up here. I wouldn't
No,
have. So I
but
apologize for that.
music, music is my producer. As you can see, he's backstage. Music, we're learning something new today. It kicks you right. I'd never seen that happen before. I thought you were lying to us. I said, whenever men lie, God kind of just puts them out of the whole. I said, is he over here lying to us or what? This is what
Yeah.
God does when men lie to us, ladies. He just knocks them out of the frame. But he wasn't lying. He got a phone call. All
Yeah.
right. So can we go back to
Sure.
as far as the prison thing? As you know, I told you this before. My dad was in prison my whole life for the most part. Rest in peace, my dad. And I actually called a gentleman today who was locked up with my dad because a lot of people knew my dad. He was pretty popular. And I wanted him to come on the show tonight so he can kind of feed off what you would say, but I would love to hear some of your experience or stories or something that you wouldn't mind sharing with us about your prison experience. I would love to hear it.
Um, wow. I mean, I can say many different things. Prison has an impact on people that I don't think people really understand. Excuse me, let me drink some water real quick.
Well, let me get some while you get some.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is not easy, guys.
So
It's not easy.
For no. So for those of you who don't know or may not like imagine, prison is an experience that is like traumatic from the very start. It's trauma that impacts a person 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, from like the way they talk to you and not using your name, to the medical service that you really don't receive, to the way they feed you, to the money that they take from you for restitution. I mean,
Yes.
everything about it 24/7 is a constant thing about trauma,
Yes.
and that trauma can cause a lot of mental struggles and damage in people. And so I know there ain't a lot of, there are some people that we feel are deserving to be in people, but if you have a loved one or somebody that's in prison, try to stay connected to them every
Yes.
once in a while or whatever, because prison can really make some people feel hopeless and really bring some people down
Right.
mentally. And they need that little rope of hope to hold on to prevent them from falling into that dark abyss. And so, that's something that we can do to help our loved ones that have been taken from us and that have been
Yes.
incarcerated. And as far as anything else, I think one of the popular stories that I say, and I don't mean to ruin a moment or anything like that, but there is a story that I tell about getting out of prison and meeting a nurse while I was in prison and her giving me $17,500. And, that's the money and how I raised it to get out of prison. And so that's another interesting piece. And I'm very
Mhm.
transparent about my journey. When you come to
Right.
my live and listen to me in my story times, like, I'm very transparent. I tell like all the truths and all the uglies and all of those things. And so,
Right.
yeah, but stay connected to your loved ones, and giving them when you give somebody an opportunity to survive when they come home,
Yes.
understand that that can have a huge impact on them, doing their thing and
Right.
re-entering society successfully. And I'm sorry for being long-winded.
No, you're good. I can say this, Cali Blue, I've never been to prison myself, but I can say losing your freedom has to be something that's hard to do. I just recently lost my job, and I've been transparent about it. I was at Spirit for 8 years of my life as a flight attendant. They closed down overnight, and now I'm jobless. And it's just losing something just snatched from you. So having your freedom snatched from you Can you kinda just maybe speak on that just a little bit? Because I'm experiencing this right now, and I'm really on the inside, I'm hurting. I'm sitting here in front of you guys pretending that everything's okay, but really deep down inside, I'm really still hurting about the way my job was snatched away from me.
Yeah, I mean, when you lose your freedom and you're locked in that cell, you lose the most important things of your life, right? Like those connections that you had to your family, your loved ones, those circles, your friends, and all that is completely taken away from you. And for me, I spent 23 years in prison, straight, no breaks, no anything. And during that duration, I lost contact with my close family that, my nieces who are like my sisters, even my mom and all of those things. And so, and even my children, I had two children before I went to prison when I was incarcerated, and they were out there growing up without me. My children's mothers weren't
Mhm.
making it a point to stay connected to me. And so for years I mentally had to try to put pieces together about what my loved ones were doing and things like that. And even when you're incarcerated and your loved ones attempt to make contact with you, the system makes it real difficult for those people that are trying, your loved ones that are trying to make contact with you. It
Yeah.
makes it difficult for your people to, to maintain that connection because of all the barriers that they put in place. So, that's another thing. And when you're incarcerated, there's no training, at least in California. Lack of training, lack of rehabilitation, just punitive, just locking a person up and not even teaching them how to be a better person.
Yes,
For
yes,
me, I was lucky, and I'm one of the exceptions where I was able to go to school and take advantage of the
mhm,
education and all that stuff. But there's a lack of rehabilitation. There's a lack of a lot of things when you're incarcerated, and that
yes.
stuff, like I said, sits on you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yes. And kudos to you for being able to come out a better person. I mean, not saying you weren't a good person before, but I'm just saying come out and make your life what it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I've seen documentaries. I've seen the way that they treat people, the way that I mean, it's dirty. It's just so much in there. Like you said, I can just see somebody just giving up and just like, you know what, I'm done. So shout out to you for being able to come out. Can we get a hand clap music if you're not busy down there? Give it, please. He deserves a hand clap. Seriously, I've seen those documentaries, and baby, when I tell you, I had tears in my eyes.
I think, the part of the incarceration is the dehumanizing process, right?
Yes.
They dehumanize people at every turn from the very start, and it doesn't stop. And the reasoning behind this, the reason why they dehumanize people and make them feel like they're secondhand citizens or monsters and all those things is because it's easier for society to turn their back on people they feel are undeserving than it is to turn their back on a human. It's easy to turn your back on somebody that you feel is not human or not part of humans or whatever the case may be than it is to turn your back on somebody that you feel is human. So that dehumanizing process of incarceration is a real thing, and that's
Right.
why society can turn their backs on those our loved ones that are incarcerated.
Yes, yes. Okay. Well, thank you, Callie Blue, for sharing that. And again, like I said, my daddy was locked up my whole into from when my mom was pregnant with me until and my adult life. My dad was locked up, and I went to visit him, so I knew the visiting. And I think he was actually the same place where you were. If I'm being honest, I don't care to say the prison, but as from a little girl from here on up, my whole adult life, I went visiting my father, so I know what it's like. I had to sometimes change clothes because what I had on didn't work for the guards or whatever. It was just always something when I would go visit my dad. But it is what it is. That's how I was raised. So it's actually a pleasure to hear your stories. It just brings me back. You know what I'm saying? It brings me
Absolutely.
back. Yes, it
For
brings me
sure.
back. But yeah, thank you for sharing that. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, my
Um,
pleasure.
I want to go ahead and get this question in. I have actually maybe a couple more questions. It's getting a little later. I don't want to hold you all night. What advice would you give somebody who's sitting at home and maybe watching this and might maybe one day go through what you're going through, and how can they better themselves? Give some advice to some young guy that
You
or
know,
girl.
and let me just add that I'll stay here as long as you want to. I love you. I have a lot of love for you. Our love is deeper than just platform. I
Yes.
rock with you. So whatever
Thank
time we
you.
need to be here, it is. But any advice I could give somebody that's in my position, I come from a hood. I was a gang member. I've been gang banging since 1983. I'm a Crip. Although I'm not active anymore, and I'm more giving back to my thing. I will always be that, right? And
Mhm.
so, but the one thing that gave me the opportunity to change my life was education. And if I could
Okay.
like really speak on the statistics, it's, right now in America, America has a 68% recidivism rate. And when I say recidivism means a person that is released from jail or prison and then they go back. And so at the current recidivism rate is that within 3 years, 68% of the people released from prison will go back. And so when I say that,
Wow.
that's a huge number to think about. And you can look that up. You guys can look that up right now, and I'm sure you'll see the numbers. But there's the one thing that has a positive impact on the recidivism rate, and that's education. And so, if I can just run through these bullet points real quick, I'll give you the numbers that support what I'm saying. Is that if a person is able to obtain their high school diploma or GED, that would reduce their chances of recidivating down to 55%, right?
Okay.
If a person is able to obtain a certification or a vocation, which takes about 16 months or whatever, then a person would reduce their chances of recidivating down to 30%. So already just with an investment in yourself, because society is set up to where you have to invest in yourself. They have these speed bumps in society called education. Every time you hop over one of these hurdles, you get different access to different opportunities. You get your high school diploma, you get access to McDonald's and all that. You get a certification, you get here, AA degree here. If you want to break through these other glass ceilings, you got to go and get your master's and your PhD. That's how society is set up. And so when you look at that, and I'm telling you these numbers, like a vocation reducing your chance of recidivating down to 30%, you have to think to yourself, like, damn, society is already set up that way. I'm going to have to take the time to invest in myself. Now, we'll run a couple more numbers. If a person is able to obtain their associate's degree, an AA degree, which is a 2-year investment in yourself, you would reduce the chances of recidivating down to 13.7%. That's a
Okay.
2-year investment in yourself. You have to, as a young man, listen. At 49, I had to go back to school when I got out of prison. When I went back to school, it gave me all these opportunities, and now I'm the program coordinator at a college, running an
Okay. We gonna
organization.
we gonna have
Oh,
to
I'm sorry.
we gonna have to
Go
get
ahead.
Cali Blue on another show because baby, when I tell you he preaching to y'all tonight, and before I go, I got to get back to some you know what I'm saying type of
For
stuff.
sure.
But no, Cali Blue for real on a real note, it is getting kind of because I don't let
Okay,
my
come on.
show
Let's,
I don't
my
let it go
bad.
past an hour. But
Okay.
I would love to have you back though because the stuff you are speaking is stuff that people need to hear. So
Yeah,
I'm not taking away what you're saying right now because I love that. And I love the fact that you are comfortable enough to share these things. It might be really somebody right now that's really listening and hearing you. So thank you so much for sharing that. And I will have you back on the show because I would
for sure.
love to hear more about this. I really would.
Yeah, for sure.
But in the meantime, in between time,
Let's get
ladies,
back to it. Come on.
ladies, no, seriously, Cali Blue, I'm serious on that note. Thank you
Oh,
for
yeah.
sharing that. Thank you
Yeah,
so
for
much for
sure.
sharing that because you brought me back to my childhood just now. You really did. I'm really thankful. Alright. Now, Cali Blue, it's getting almost time to go. And before you
It's
leave,
getting
it's getting
late.
late. Yes,
Why we in
yes,
here
yes,
beside me? Come on, let's
yes.
do it.
All right. Sex in the light or in dark?
Man,
Lights, dark,
we got to leave the
light,
lights on.
lights on.
I,
So you want the
I,
lights on. All
lights
right.
on. I
You
got to
want the
see
lights
everything.
on. Okay. He has to
Yes,
see everything.
I
Okay.
want to
I
see
know
it, hear
I
it,
know. Yeah,
taste it,
listen, he want to taste it. Oh my
smell
God.
it.
Lord
All
help
that.
me. Didn't nobody ask him to do all that? Okay.
My bad.
All right. If you were dealing with a woman that said, Cali Blue, I have a fetish, and my fetish is to hear you bark like a dog, what you gonna do? Wait a minute. All these different barks I be getting. Man, that's my favorite one right there. Y'all, when I tell y'all the different barks I got, y'all can go look on my YouTube, baby. It's barks everywhere. Cali Blue, it is a pleasure to have had you here tonight. I am really grateful and thankful. I didn't even know you had this much knowledge. I really learned a lot from you tonight.
Yeah, for
Anything
sure.
you want to don't give out your socials yet, but there any last remarks before we give out your social media? Anything you want to say before we give out the socials?
Yeah, nah, I just, I'm just a cool person, man. I got a good vibe. If you want to come over there and work out, come through. If you want to hear some good story times about my incarceration, what I did, anything
Yes.
like that, I'm very transparent. Come over there, ask me some questions. Questions always lead to deeper conversations, and then
Yes.
that leads to people just like hearing some good stories. So come through. I'm
Yes.
not shy. And if you see me in public, say hello. I'm
Say
on
hello.
bright. It's all good.
That's right, ladies. Say hello. All right. Cali Blue is one of my favorites. I remember when I first started streaming, he was very welcoming, very respectful. We happen to be from the same area. So, ladies and gentlemen, please find him if you can. Cali Blue, let him know where to find you.
So what can I give out? Which ones
Everything,
can I
whatever
can?
you hey, listen, right now we're streaming on Facebook, we're on Twitch, we're on Kick, we're on Beagle. So whatever platform you want to
So
say,
you
you can
can
say.
so on Facebook you can find me on Cali Blue. On Instagram you can find me on Efron's back 07. That's EFFRONS back 07. On Bigo you can find me with the Bigo ID Cali Blue. Let me see what else. And on Snap, you can find me on Cali Blue 777. So, hit me up, say hello, and it's all good.
Yes, yes, Cali Blue, is such a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much. I will have you back again. I don't know. We'll coordinate that. Thank you for being here. God bless you, and I will see you soon. Okay. Bye bye now.
Absolutely. All right, love.
All right. Uh-uh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my show for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was a great show. We started with Naty Snow, who's super beautiful, and fun and friendly, and she keeps it real. And then we ended it with Cali Blue, who has a lot of knowledge that I didn't know he had. I learned a lot tonight. We'll have Cali Blue back again. I like that. I like the fact that he's able to give flowers and props and to what he's been through. He's honest, he's transparent. I love that because even me, like I told you guys, I'm going through something right now. It may not look like it, but it definitely feels like it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Cutie from Cali. Bye bye now.
Cutie from Cali.